If you hear me before you marry and before you start family, don't rush to get married because you found a job.
Yeah.
One way we set to ourselves in smallness is to burden ourselves with responsibilities before we take off or even carve a way to take off. Men in particular tend to marry when they find a woman they love, not when they are settled on the level they can take off from.
Yeah.
People don't marry thinking of financial liberation. They think of, I want family, I want family, I want family. That's why we stay poor, because we never made it an intention. So I want you to calculate your money freedom early before you even calculate your romantic escapade.
Yeah.
If you launch into love and romance with all these fantasies, you crash on the ground with debts and being despised, disrespected, cornered. Also, finance you will also control you.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello, beautiful people. Happy New Year. Welcome to today's conversation. Now, building wealth doesn't necessarily have to start when you are financially able, but with strategies, even on a small budget, you can build wealth. Let's have a financial reset conversation today that will take us through 2026. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. My name is Sylvia Kiremi. This is such a powerful conversation because 2026 is a powerful year, I know, and we need to build wealth. Yes, but on a small budget. How do we do it?
This is the most important question, because a lot of people are not starting with inheritance, they're not starting with well-paid job, they're not starting with privilege, they're not starting with opportunity, they're not starting from the top. A lot of people are starting from hardly enough to even live their life. So number one is get restless about wealth creation. Our biggest problem is that we are comfortable. We are victim. We say we can't help it. It's happening everywhere. Everybody's being paid like that. What else could I do? That's a job group. Do I have a choice? You know, many people are not looking for wealth. They're looking for permanent pension, but they're looking for 10-year contract. They're looking for longevity. People are not looking for growth anymore. They're looking for security. And as long as there's a paycheck coming end month, we settle. Hardly does anybody say, will this ever set me free? They just say, at least I found a job. Get restless. Refuse that status. So number one means, if you hear me before you marry and before you start family, don't rush to get married because you found a job. One way we set to ourselves in smallness is to burden ourselves with responsibilities before we take off or even carve a way to take off. There are people who you are academic by nature and a degree won't grow you at all. Careers that are intellectual and they need ideas, you must really advance almost all the way to PhD. Other careers are hands-on, results-oriented, tactical, technical. Even a diploma can make you wealthy. It's about the field you are in. Many people have not even differentiated. When I learned my career was so mental, I could not convince anybody by appearing only half-trained. I had to go all the way. Because my first degree was opposite of what I want to do. If you have a degree in law and you're trying to be a psychologist.
So making
are you
sense.
confusing counsel and counselor? Okay, so counsel, you are here becoming a counselor. Some people have not even done the math. Their launch pad is so low, to ever rise out of that is nearly nil. Men in particular tend to marry when they find a woman they love, not when they are settled on the level they can take off from. People don't marry thinking of financial liberation. They think of, I want family, I want family, I want family. That's why we stay poor, because we never made it an intention. We stay broke and we recycle brokenness because we never intended to get free. Now, you may ask, does this affect our love life relationships? Yes. People nowadays are breaking more over money than anything else. People are breaking up over money. Financial struggles, expectations of a lifestyle, expectations of provision, security that are not met. We are not talking about this enough. We want to act like, love is not all about money, but life, not love. Life. In life, money answers everything. But I just want to pray. So then walk to the prayer center in Machakos? You think you don't need money to pray?
You need money to go there. Yeah.
When you go there, you're going to sleep on grass.
You need somewhere to sleep. Money.
My friend.
Yes.
Money answers everything. Even our Lord told Peter to go and catch that fish, find tax there. You need to pay taxes. Pay for mine. Those days, that head count, there's minimum you're supposed to pay.
Yes.
At least today you pay with what you earn. When you're earning, you're paying taxes. It's somebody else's,
Yeah.
So I want you to calculate your money freedom early before you even calculate your romantic escapade.
Yeah.
If you launch into love and romance with all these fantasies, you crash on the ground with debts and being despised, disrespected, cornered. Also, financial will also control you. If you want your own freedom, you must finance your life.
Yeah.
There's no escape for that. So number one, stop settling for it's disturbing when somebody say been married 15 years, no reliable job, no stable career. I'm like, so many years into marriage, so few years into career growth.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're telling you we arrange that my husband takes off, then I do the baby season. No, it's just lack of plan. You graduate and you wait for government. Some of the careers have a 10-year waiting period. What will you be doing? Many people are not restless.
Yeah.
It says that your brother will rule over you. But when you grow restless, you will shake his yoke from your neck. Poverty will rule over you until you get restless enough to shake the yoke.
Yeah.
Being paid poorly, the economy will rule over you. Lack will rule over you. Struggle will rule over you. You have a degree, you are dressed decently, but you are harassed. You are walking until you have blisters.
Yeah.
You're still in the scorching sun. You're still eating poor food. You're still staring into space because debts are. And then what do? They marry. They get a child. Now they need clinics. They need diapers. Now they need a child.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, what math was that? I thought ahead because I saw how dangerous it was. That barely when I'm standing up, then I acquire baggages. I go down again.
Right.
And I knew when I can marry and when I cannot have a child. And I had clear limits. What is your restlessness? According to your faith, it shall be done to you. And a mighty statement in Habakkuk said, the just shall live by his faith. By his faith, not by his job.
By his faith?
Not by his economy. Not by the situation of the country. Not by the salary.
Yeah.
If you know you're living by your faith, my friend, you will believe differently.
Yes.
Your belief translates into behavior. I did not have a job. I was changing careers, was in between things. But I said, bare minimum is this one. I should be able to pay my wife's salon, our rent, by the time I marry. I should be able to give my child basic dignity of riding a bicycle by the time I get them.
Yes.
Kicking a ball. Not you kick, you have hit neighbor's window. You kick, it has gone to somebody's sufuria. But no.
Yeah.
Then they can't even play anywhere. It's full everywhere. No.
Yeah.
No. I want you to refuse. Stop accepting it. Now I've grown enough to be able to say it. If I said it those days, it would just be a delusion, pride, you think other people are special. But now that I've done it, I can tell others what's wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just refuse. So I want you to begin by refusing this and say, I am restless. I ran away as a refugee to my uncle, Laban. This is Jacob. And I've come here. I'm just a boy. No home, no wealth, nothing. I'm now an errand boy for my uncle, but I refuse. I refuse to remain small.
Yeah.
And when he refused and prayed and put his mind, he grew mighty. He waxed wealthy. It begins inside. Does not begin outside.
Yeah.
So I want you to first say no. This is not my place. When you get angry enough,
Yes.
when you're disturbed enough to wake up from sleep and sit and think, you begin to see possibilities. Escape begins with refusing to remain where you are. As long as you're sleepy, saying, what else can we do? It's our fate. We are hoping blessing will come. One day fate will remember us. Now, you remember what I told you? I've lived among the poor. And I can tell you, the biggest trait of the poor is not their money, it's their mindset.
Yeah.
Victimhood, resignation, fate. And recycled dysfunction that they never question.
Yeah.
When I was in agriculture class, and the teacher said one problem we have in agricultural production in Africa is fragmentation of land. Then I thought, why does my dad have like 10 fragments of small land? Not one big one that he could mechanize. So the teacher said, when it's small fragments, you can't mechanize them. They're not economical to bring a tractor.
Yeah.
They're not economical to plant pineapples in a scale that would attract buyers.
Yes.
He said, those fragments, they make it important. I said, come to think of it, why can't he sell all of them and buy one?
One big one.
Yes. I had an auntie with a big base, and she used to plow, to work on it with machines. And she would harvest with machines and store it in big granary. Other guys are doing these things. Can you question? Can you be restless? Can you say no? Just no. It starts there. Because a lot of people have resigned, smallness. There's no way, there's no hope. Hope does not come from imagination. It comes from your own energy.
Yeah.
Number 2 is to set a mandatory budget for growth, for escape, for investment. When you have small money, you don't think you can divide it.
Yeah.
Seed never resembles the fruit. Just one grain.
Yes.
Seeds look very small and negligible. What the sycamore tree our Lord was using as that example. It is so tiny. When it grows, it towers. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. Be grateful. You have a salary. You have some income. You have some job. You have some business. However small it is. That you are the boss, the secretary, the finance, you are everything. But you're managing to make something.
Yeah.
Put aside something. The first time I implemented that rule, I was living on stipend, support here and there, hustle here and there. It was not even consistent 10K, just occasional money.
Yes.
But I set a minimum of one book per month. It was very hard to remove 2,000 shillings or $10. It was very hard. I would have to walk to the shop to buy it and walk back because there was no fare left. You know they sell $16.99.
Yes.
And they don't return the shilling, they give you a sweet.
Yeah.
I remember that. And I feel like they're plucked, but I would say, my friend, this book, I must read it every sentence. And I read those books, and I highlighted, and I internalized, until I began to see possibilities around me. Like printing. I got a printer. I was able, this was always here.
Yeah.
Another thing, I can get skills that I can sell virtually. I can translate this. I can just get, I learned about brokerage, locational advantage. You are located in the city. People always buying things from the city. Why don't you mediate and send it to them and make your cut? I started sending phones to people instead of them coming to the city.
Yeah.
It is still cheaper and more legit than what they would get down. And I have some money in between.
Yes.
I learned what you can do. I started opening my mind. And also learning how to charge without fear. Learning how to ask. How to dare, how to show up. And I learned persistence. I'm picking that for financial books I'm reading. Set aside a mandatory budget.
Yeah.
From the small money you have. From the little you have. One time, Prophet asked that lady, what do you have? And she said, I only have this one meal, we're going to eat and die with my son. He said, before you eat and die, make me something. Sometimes your escape will come from what seems negligible. Only one meal. Only.
Yes.
Whatever budget you have. I'm just imagining the lowest person earning 10K or even 8K. Let's say you're a domestic worker. You're earning that little. There's a guy who just saved up and bought a phone. He was a gate man.
Yeah.
When he learned these principles, bought a phone that could read things. He told the boss, give me half this month, half the other month. The other month, buy me a phone, a smartphone. I just want to study things. So because he's at the gate standing most of the time, he used Wi-Fi of the home. He read books, listened to materials, until it formed in his mind to scale, because the challenge there was scale what sparked him.
Yeah.
Scale what you're doing, what you already love, scale it.
Yes.
He said, oh, so I'm a security guard, what can I do? Security company, oh, security group. Oh, today he runs a whole security company.
Wow.
As simple as, and people, his colleagues, you call him crazy because he's not always bantering. You know, when you get serious, you stop talking too much.
Yeah.
You look quiet.
Yeah.
You look meditative. It's like you don't talk to people. You know?
Yes.
You don't want to gossip. You're not interested. So people come to idle there and he disconnects and goes back to. So they will hate you for it.
Yeah.
They can see a change. Before long, your stature changes. You are cleaner. You are wearing better clothes. You are more polite.
Yeah.
You are professional. You are timely, and the bosses notice it. He's no one need to wake him up. He has learned discipline, dependability.
Yes.
Now he even learns to delegate. He trains another. Tells I have the boss, I have somebody else who's as good as me. I've trained them. Should you need another officer? Tell me. Oh, my company needs one. My friend needs one. Like that until he has two guys under him, 3 guys under him, 4 guys under him. He stops working directly, starts supervising. Pick one, train, locate him. That's how he started a company.
Wow.
You know?
Scaling.
Yes, from a small, no salary almost, a small smartphone, learn it, get the materials. And he said, I realized so many good people are willing to help when they see you trying. So I've been helped so much.
Yeah.
When people would find me listening to deep things, they say, hey, and he was not even learned. He had also to polish it. He was studying English here, studying the books. He was not even that learned.
Yeah.
Their hunger have a budget from the small. Many people, I realize, they go the opposite direction. They borrow phones, they get into debt, they spend money wrongly, they bet it, they buy nonsense. So they even spend the salary before it comes. One thing you learn is to only spend what's in your hand. When it's not in your hand, you can't afford it.
Yeah.
So you tame yourself, you control yourself. Then you have essential things. That one thing that guy learned, people said, and the bosses would comment every time, his phone was never off and he would ring twice to get him. Because he learned reachability was a premium trait in that world.
Yes.
That you can even, he said, I don't want my boss's phone to ring twice. It rings once, I need to, because I'm a security guy. Sometimes it's quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
He said, whether it's raining or what, I'm at my job station. At what time, I'm not stealing time, I'm not doing anything. And I'm honest. If I'm unwell, if I need to, I will communicate. I realize whenever I communicate, we can always negotiate.
Yeah.
These are human people, also having a life like me.
Yes.
And when they know I am not deceptive, they trust me more. Where did he learn all that instead of this, low vibrational behavior of lying here, dodging here, hiding here, He just, and then he was left without company. He said the only cost was the pain of loneliness, because I don't have many people at my level serious with me.
Yeah.
So we don't relate and their stories don't connect with me. And every moment for me, I'm listening to something. I'm studying something. Every moment I'm reading something. Every moment I'm doing some examples, doing some courses.
Yeah.
I'm doing some things online every moment, And my free time I'm doing this, even in my language. He was lucky for him, he was that time planning to marry. When he began to married now, how he is going, not where he is.
Not where he is.
And sometimes you can also grow with who you are married in case you are waking up. You can invite them to upscale with you. It is not easy because it takes mental awakening. Some people are just in a mental slumber. Mental comfort. Just hey, how are you?
Yes.
Yes, surviving, we are good. When you begin to ask better, so he bought a bigger land, bigger house, bigger life. Where did it start? When he set aside a budget to invest in his learning from the small seed he had. And people like it when you grow because you also help them grow. Hello, my single people. Your time has come. Are you ready to cross over? We have put together the biggest convergence of single people, single men, single women to help you cross over. That will be 14th February at Jacaranda Hotel in Westlands, Nairobi. Let me tell you, this is the one place that you can't miss. It will be 2 things in one. It will be meet and mingle. And it will be a skills impartation. I'll be teaching you the things that you can do to hasten, to expedite, to cross over with decisiveness And if this is your time, do not miss. Grab your tickets at www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and see you there. The other element I want you to do is to live below your emotional budget. I use emotional, not financial, because sometimes we spend to feel powerful. We buy things to show off.
Yeah.
And I want you to endure looking plain, boring, and stuck. The only reason you overbuy things is to impress your friends and look like you're so modern, you're elegant. It's Christmas. I have this new thing. Me too. I have this new phone, this new gadget. Emotional budget is not. Give up the right to flex. Give up the right to appear at the party and also look like you have somebody. You have money.
Yeah.
Endure shame for now. Stay bored. I told you there's a group you're not acknowledging. There are people not going anywhere. They just stay in the house. There are people not going holiday, up country, nowhere.
Yeah.
To just get out Java there, check which one is open, take coffee, and walk each other back home. There are people now, the season they are in is this season of emotional investment. Where they are, they can't afford without disrupting their project.
Yeah.
Now, we are trying to build our home, and every coin is going to that project. But now here you are, because your friends have gone to Dubai, they have gone to Mombasa and all that. Now you're pressuring that we should also.
Yes.
You know, I want you to have emotional maturity and be able to live below your emotional budget. Say, my emotional wish was a holiday, was a splash, a road trip, a big gift, iPhone 17, but I'll continue with my cracked phone.
Yeah.
For now, because we want you to finish masters.
Yes.
Because we want you to finish that training. Some people are doing things they wouldn't tell anybody because they're just doing plant operation. They're studying something to go and become plant operator rather than just a driver. And if you're a driver, let me tell you, instead of just staying with the driver, there's another field that is on high demand. A professional chauffeur. Be a reliable person. And you can mix between your own car and chauffeur. Some people don't want you to drive their car. They want you to drive them with your car. Pick your kids for them. Then become so honest, so trustworthy, and professional, dressed well, well behaved. You're not noisy. You're dependable. My friend, you will be overwhelmed with the customer.
Yeah. That's true. Yes.
Parents can trust you with their kids. You pick them well and drop them.
Yeah.
Without lies, no fluff, just work. You will feel that kind of another one.
Yeah.
We don't have dependable people. We don't have anybody you can trust with girls.
Right.
Boys.
Yes.
Children are the most delicate beings we are dealing with. Can you have somebody as dependable as that? You'll upgrade from that 5-seater to a 14-seater. And you're professional, you're doing your job well. I know a guy who grew like that.
Yeah.
Even had to hire a person out to assist handling the kids. And now the parents prefer him because he's more flexible. And the kids enjoy. If you, whatever you are doing, I've told people there's a job they're ignoring called in Africa as domestic assistance. Instead of just keeping it the way people know it, you're being paid poorly, you're struggling, become professional. Teach yourself cook. Nowadays you can learn from YouTube, can learn from ChatGPT. Teach yourself the meals that people cook. Teach yourself to operate all the machines. Just learn the microwaves, the dishwashers, master them. When you arrive where it is, take a photo of it. Tell ChatGPT to teach you how to use this particular washing machine. It tells you the maintenance.
Yeah.
And the owner realizes I don't need the maintenance. How do you do this? I learned it. I run a clean. Oh, you know that? Yeah, I teach myself sometimes. When you're free, don't watch nonsense. You know the funny thing with when you meet the gateman and he's just watching videos about gateman. I'm wondering, bro.
Don't you want to upgrade?
You find a nanny, and then when you leave them with the TV and Wi-Fi, they just look for the videos about nanny.
Yeah.
Even watching for free. What's the next? I tell people, if you can establish a company. A friend of mine was calling herself temporary nannies day back. She started a company to just help people with precise help within working hours.
Yes.
Or the normal hours that people need assistance. Precise, very clean and well done. So she was rotating her nannies and she could hardly satisfy the hunger.
Yeah.
Because she would train them very well. And have a contract with them because they usually run away after you train them.
Yes.
Sign a contract of longevity. You know. And she didn't care how much we charge. If we charge something like 20 or 25, you don't want, it's okay. We understand who you're trying to help.
Yeah.
She found a lot of people people when they're under pressure, when they cannot find discretion and all that. And she trained people. She would organize them within one area. She could not satisfy the market. That's a rampant area. I just want you to live below your emotional budget and begin to expand what you already have.
Yeah.
Begin to grow what you already have.
Yes.
The other thing I want you to do, I want you to automate your savings and investments so that you can remove your feelings out of it. Sylvia, if you don't have a system, you'll have to make an emotional decision every time, and you're going to suffer emotional fatigue and forgetfulness.
Yes.
That's why you start saving and you forget, because you never automated it. When you automate, you hand it over to a machine, to a system, so that you are not thinking about where you are saving this month.
Yeah.
Make your investments, the percentage you're deciding, and the routine of showing up at the growing place, automatic. So go to the alarm and set it now, always 5 a.m. Don't set today for tomorrow. Always. Monday to Saturday. And set a reminder.
Yeah.
If you suspect yourself, set 2 with a reminder after 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm feeling attacked.
Don't decide this week how am I feeling. Remove feelings. Set a system. Once you set a system, you have removed feelings out of it.
Yes.
Wealthy people work with systems. They automate things. That's why things like standing orders were invented.
Yeah.
Give your bank a standing order. Every month, put this, like that. Remove decisional fatigue from what is long term.
Right.
And things like holidays, many of us never do them because we are not motivated that year. You never handed it over to a system. There's a traveling company, I think there's one I saw called eDreams. They help you automate your trips by saving for it for the whole year. I always want a week out around the month of my birthday, of my anniversary.
Yeah.
And they usually give you, it is to pay like $100 per year, but the savings they give you, how much less you pay, is so much difference. You join, you pay $100 per year, and then you tell them what's your traveling plan. They help, because they said many people we should travel, they just never plan. We are here to help you plan.
Yeah.
So automate it. Get those companies. They tell you, okay, so looking at this and this, because they know the average cost of trips. They can actually give you a very precise range.
Yes.
If you're willing to travel within the country, it's 2 of you, the range will be around here. So if you are to save monthly, so he'll be depositing here. That time when he arrives, air tickets, hotel bookings will be ready. Many people wish for retreat.
Yeah.
But retreat needs a spike of money, and I don't have a spike of money.
Yes.
Automate it. Automate it. That's one thing I want you to decide on. You need thinking time, and I want you to start small. The local decent hotel, where it is.
Yeah.
Decide you are going there to take a meal once so often to reward yourself for the growth you've made, and to draw arrows into the future. Many people never have 1 hour of thinking. People never thought for an hour.
Yeah.
They would die. They don't know how to handle themselves.
Yes.
They don't even know how to order chicken and just take chicken and so today it was planning meeting. This was a staff meeting of me and myself, the CEO and
Right.
Make it, and then it's high table. You just appear to some high table, you check you can actually do this. Taste wine, you want to die. People think wine is for I don't know who. It's not even outrageous prices.
Yeah.
It's not. It's things you can do in those places, and you get to see other people living that life.
Yeah.
You get to see other people cruising in. You go to 5-star hotel where they have a valet parking. People park the car for you. No, ladies don't like reverse parking.
Yeah.
Go to 5-star. You don't need to park. Just hand it over.
Somebody will pack it for you.
And bring back where
Yeah.
That's 5-star classic.
Yes.
Go so to 6-star, 7-star, heated pools, whatever, dedicated, high VIP. We have levels. You can actually ask your ChatGPT to give you these stars and what they mean in hotels.
Yeah.
Then you are given category and what they mean. You get to, so this is level. Many people don't know about it.
Yeah.
So, because they have no ranking themselves. What do you deserve yourself? Do you deserve 3-star? Or 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, 7-star? What do you deserve?
Yes.
You are not aware. You just wanted to ungali matoke. So, decide what you deserve. When you automate things, you make them last. You'll have to go to the system and tell it to stop, and you feel guilty. Why am I stopping what I already decided? One of my life coaching business is to teach people to plan in a year and 5 years and 10 years. According to mental algorithm, 1 year registers, 3 year somewhat registers, but 5 years registers, and 10 years registers. Some numbers are just friendly to your brain, okay?
Yes.
We hardly talk of 2 year plan or 3 year plan. We usually talk of 1 year plan, 5 year plan, and 10 year plan.
Yes.
Because of algorithm of life and cycles of life, you tend to have accomplished something in a cycle. Other people have already noticed their cycle is 7 years.
Yeah.
If you study your life, you can see it as cycles. You tend to be at around the same junction after so long.
Yes.
Just take time to watch. You see it.
Yeah.
You tend to be dealing with the same magnitude of difficulty.
At around the same time.
Yes. You know?
Yes.
And if you watch it, I'm not proposing to become astrological, I am this, it's Sagittarius, no.
Yes.
Patterns of your life. Life is very patternistic. And particularly because of your energy and your goals and your speed of decisions, you tend to have predictable patterns. You can tell your Decembers always feel dry, always feel broke.
Yeah.
You have wishes you can't fulfill. You can see.
Yes.
And then if you track back, you can see. You are just not conscious in September that December is just 3 months out. You are not conscious.
Right.
You see 1 year, so my 1 year is behaving because I'm unconscious about it. What if I started saving for December in January? It would be a very different experience.
Yeah.
Let me just put aside, I want to enjoy my holiday. So I just put aside this. Then you tell the system, put this away. So that by just 5K flat, by December I have 60K flat.
Yeah.
For traveling around, eating what I want, taking photos. Then that December will be a heaven. You planned it since January.
Since January.
You know, once you taste it, it's addictive. Then you don't want to stop. Eventually, as you grow, your holidays also grow with you.
Yeah.
You know, eventually end up in Bali, and you're there telling people, okay, so guys, finally it has happened. You know, some people take photos with us too, to appear like it's an aircraft. That's falling between.
Yeah.
No, tell them, guys, this is not us too. Isn't it legit?
Yes.
To tell you that if you automate, you remove feelings. And lastly, I want you to expand your earning capacity by learning skills and learning people who stretch you. Meet people who stretch you, connect with them who believe that you can. Disconnect with those who think you're crazy for thinking that way.
Yeah.
Connect with those who think you're a genius for thinking that way. Particularly find others who changed their lives. They are believers, because that's their reality. Yes.
Wow. Let us close with something that you've written in this book, that is Millionaire Moves, when you get serious about making money. And this is a rule that says, if you feel that money is somehow bad or wanting it is selfish, you will never grow wealthy.
Yes.
Hey, you can be intelligent or highly learned, you can have the best jobs and be connected to billionaires, but all these chances will slip through your fingers because your mind refuses to tap any of it. Your mental attitude is like the palm of your hand. If you don't apply it to grasp what's before you, you will go home. Oh, you will retire.
Yes.
Well, it has been an amazing conversation, especially beginning the year. It's really important to have these nuggets so that we can grow our wealth. Thank you so much, our viewers, for being part of this amazing conversation. Now, the book I'm holding is The Millionaire Moves. This is a book that you need to begin your year. Please go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential.